Good afternoon and welcome to the Southern Wake campus of Wake Tech for today's NJCAA Region 10 women's basketball clash between the Wake Tech Eagles and the Cleveland Community College Yetis. I'm Jonathan Hudson and I'm glad to bring you today's broadcast. Wake Tech enters today's game 1-6 overall and 0-3 in NJCAA Region 10 play after falling 60-54 to Richard Bland College at home on Wednesday. The Eagles mounted a late comeback again, but time was not on their side and the three ball was working for the Statesmen, leading Richard Bland College to the victory. Unique Cook had a stellar game for Wake Tech, making an impact on all sides of the ball, especially defensively. The Eagles' lone victory of 2025 came on the road 70-61 against Howard Community College through the first 5 games. Aviana Ward is averaging a team-high 12.8 points per game. Destiny Mason isn't far behind, averaging 10.5 points per game. And Unique Cook is averaging a team-high 5 rebounds per game to go with 6.3 points per game. So that's your outlook on your Eagles. For the visiting Cleveland Community College Yetis, they entered today's game as the number 1 team in Region 10 play and have not lost a game, undefeated at 5-0 and 3-0 in Region 10 play. Their latest win was yesterday when they beat Fayetteville Technical Community College 83-58. The other conference victories are against Cape Fear, where they triumphed 76-67, and Guilford Tech Community College 68-42. After seeing the Eagles Veterans Classic and the level of play that East Georgia State showcased in that jamboree, the Yetis' 67-65 season opening win over the Bobcats stands out as their most impressive of the season so far. Through their first 4 games, sophomore guard Jada Whitesides leads the team, averaging 14 points per game. Demaya Pfeiffer is averaging 9.5 points per game, and Kari Lee is the Yetis facilitator with 5 assists per game. Haley Dalton is a presence on the glass for Cleveland Community College, corralling 6 rebounds per game. The history between these two teams: all time it's 2-2. This is only the 3rd season as a program for Cleveland Community College. Cleveland Community College won both matchups last year, and Wake Tech won both matchups in 2023-24. Finally, we'll get to our keys to the game where we start here with starters and get started here at the South Campus of Wake Tech. Keys to the game for an Eagles victory: 1, crash the glass, especially defensive rebounds. If you're playing a caliber team like Cleveland Community College, you do not want to give up second chance opportunities. 2nd, early scoring. If Wake Tech can bring the level of offensive play they do in the 3rd and 4th quarters to the 1st and 2nd quarter, they will find success. And finally, it's the big one: limit turnovers. Less turnovers, more opportunities. Don't want to give the other team free chances. We will set the headset down. You'll hear PA voice Brett Rutherford call out the starters, and we'll get started with this NJCAA Region 10 matchup here shortly. Stay tuned.
The National Junior College Athletic Association promotes good sportsmanship by student athletes, coaches, and spectators. We request your cooperation by supporting the participants and officials in a positive manner. Spectators are not permitted to enter the playing area and may be suspended from Region 10 and Wake Tech activities for 1 academic year. For your continued safety and the safety of our teams and officials, spectators are asked to please not run toward the court nor along the sidelines or baselines. Not following these and other requests by game operations officials and Wake Tech police could lead to immediate dismissal. Wake Tech Athletics thanks you for your support, and we hope you enjoy today's game. Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the Southern Wake campus of Wake Tech Community College for today's NJCAA Region 10 Division II Women's Basketball game featuring the Yetis from Cleveland Community College and your Wake Tech Eagles. At this time, we ask you please rise if you are able as we honor the United States of America with the playing of our national anthem. which mean today's starting lineups. First for the visiting Yetis. At guard, number 0, Kari Lee. At guard, number 3, Jada Whitesides. At guard, number 5, Tamaya Pfeiffer. At guard, number 11, Kate Glover. And at center, number 20, Sydney Edson. And the head coach for the Yetis is Scooter Lawrence. And now, here's the starting lineup for your Wake Tech Eagles. Now forward, a 5'10" freshman from Apex, North Carolina, number 2, Hannah Jerkins. At guard, a 5'6" sophomore from Goldsboro, North Carolina, number 15, Nashia Williams. At guard, a 5'5" freshman from Telco, North Carolina, number 23, Malaya Hines. At forward, a 5'9" sophomore from Telco, North Carolina, number 24, Destiny Mason. And at guard, a 5'10" sophomore from Guilford, North Carolina, number 25, Tanzania Lockley. Assistant coaches for Wake Tech are George Overton and Katisha Hyatt. And the head coach for your Eagles in his second season, Alonzo Lunsford.
And welcome back here on the South Campus of Wake Tech, where we're just about set to get started with the start of this one. Women's Division II NJCAA Region 10 basketball matchup. You heard the starters from Brett Rutherford. It'll be Hannah Jerkins and Sydney Ensteed to take the tip-off to start off this game. The tip goes to Williams. And Williams takes it the other way. Quick pass to Mason, back out to Williams. Mason thought about a three, instead drives in, elevates, goes up, partially blocked. It will go out of bounds off of Ensteed, and Wake Tech will get the basketball back with 15 on the shot clock. Inbound to Mason. Mason over to Locklear. Locklear step back triple. Couldn't get it to go, missed short. Rebound goes to Whitesides. Whitesides almost had it stolen away. Whitesides averaging 14 points per game for the Yetis. Lee back on the Whiteside for the corner three. She got it to go. Now Hines with the mid-range jumper. That one rattled in and out of the basket. She's going to create her own steal there. Hannah Jerkins with the steal. Williams with the jumper. Nothing but nylon. Nashia Williams, big impact in the game on Wednesday. A good start for her here with 2 points. We have our scoreboard back. Shout out. Thank you, Brett. Shout out for making that happen, and thank you, technology, for cooperating today. Into the hoop and scoring, that is Demaya Pfeiffer. Pfeiffer with a nifty move behind the back dribble to get into the paint and find success for the score. Long pass to Hannah Jerkins. Her pass intended for Hines is out of bounds. 5-2 early lead for the Yetis. Yetis, a top contender for one of the best mascot names I've encountered so far through these 6 games of broadcasting. Ensteed up with the layup and in. It's timely too. We're almost near December, and speaking of timely, there's a timely steal there and a nice jumper off the mark. That was Pfeiffer. Couldn't get it to go. The steal, Lee with active hands, and Lee will now trigger the inbound for the Yetis. Lee and Lone, we're going to have the first foul of the contest. Nashia Williams picks up her first foul on the shot from Pfeiffer, so Pfeiffer goes to the line to shoot 2. Misses the first. Maya Pfeiffer, 87.5% from the line through the first 4 games. Great percentage. She shows us why there and makes a second. Lead grows to 6 for the Yetis. Wake Tech trying to get it across half court. They do. It's Mason. Destiny Mason. Over to Williams. Williams back to Mason. Mason elevates. Free throw line. Yes. 8-4 now. The Yetis push the pace. Light sides. Over to Pfeiffer. Back to Lee. Kari Lee. Now Pfeiffer inside. Back out. The 3 doesn't go. That was Whitesides looking for a triple. That one routed out. Rebound Destiny Mason. She takes it the other way for the Eagles. Mason being guarded heavily. Locklear with a little fade step. Couldn't get the teardrop to go. But she creates a steal. Gets the ball back. Over to Mason. Mason with the easy layup, and it's in. Great individual play there by Locklear to force the turnover. 8-6 now. The 3 doesn't go, but the foul will be called. Shia Williams picks up 2 quick fouls for the Eagles, and that will bring in Eviana Ward into the game as Williams will take a breather with 2 fouls. 3 shots for Jada Whitesides. Whitesides makes the first. She's 80% on the season, 72% in conference play. Second one good too. Whitesides working for 3 points here. She's got 2 out of 3 so far with 1 more attempt here. Whitesides perfect from the line for 3 points. Soccer pass to Ward. Ward takes it all the way. Her pass intended for Hines. Hines over to Mason. Mason sides the twin defender. Runs into NC, puts up a shot. That one too strong. Rebound rolls out to Glover. Kate Glover. Glover to Lee. Lee over to Whitesides. Whitesides in the corner. Pfeiffer. Cross-court pass to Whitesides. It was tipped out of bounds by Locklear. This is Wake Tech's final game before Thanksgiving. They have a week off. They've had a flurry of home games, but they have a week off to enjoy the holidays, and then they're back at it December 1st for a home doubleheader with the Wake Tech men's and women's both playing that night. Here, Enstey up the baseline. Couldn't get it to go. Rebounded by Mason. She'll take it the other way. Mason, 2-on-3. Mason goes up, no foul called. It'll be out of bounds. Wake Tech will maintain possession. 1:25 on the shot clock. 6:08 left to go in this first quarter. Cleveland Community College leads Wake Tech 11-6. Hines for the long 2, just short. Rebounded by Kaya Shavers. Kaya Shavers in the game for the first time for the Yetis. The 3 from Shavers doesn't go, too strong off the back iron. Rebounded by Ward. Ward taking it the other way for the Eagles. Ward lost her dribble, stolen away, turnover against Wake Tech. Lee driving. The 3 up from Whitesides. Couldn't get it to go. Rebound and stay in close. Enstey with the basket. And it's going to be battered out of bounds. A double team out of the possession from Cleveland Community College. And we have subs for Wake Tech. It is Ashira Carroll, the sophomore center from Greenville, North Carolina, who is now in the game. Himes to Carroll. Carroll mishandled it, and it rolls out of bounds. Kayla Williams, the freshman forward from Raleigh, North Carolina, attended Southeast Raleigh High School, now in the game for your Eagles. 13-6 our score in favor of Cleveland Community College with 5 minutes, 20 seconds and counting left to go in this first frame. Whitesides over to Shavers, back to Lee. Lee over to Whitesides. Whitesides with a jumper. Got it to go. So the inbound pass almost stolen away by Kari Lee, but she couldn't hold on to it. And it rolls out. We're going to go to our first media timeout of the game. 15-6, Cleveland Community College leads Wake Tech. We'll take the media timeout and be right back with the final 4:58 of this first quarter. Thank you for tuning in and stay tuned. Welcome back here to the Southern Gymnasium on the South Campus of Wake Tech Community College as we are a portion through the first quarter in this NJCAA Region 10 clash between the Cleveland Community College Yetis and your Wake Tech Eagles. The Yetis lead it 15-6. Eagles have the basketball momentarily. They throw it to me-ish, and that's not good because I am out of play. So out of bounds on the errant pass, and the Yetis will take it the other way. In the game for the first time for Cleveland Community College is number 24, Haley Dalton, their leading rebounder this season. They kick it out, Lee for the triple. Got it to go. Fourth here, two. The three from the Yetis extends their lead to 12. 18-6 in favor of Cleveland Community College. Their double team results in a steal. Oh, but the pass off the mark. They were looking for Kaya Shavers. They picked up a foul there. Not on that play, but the play before. They give to Carroll. Carroll to Ward for the Eagles. Oh, it was swatted away by Dalton. Dalton said, not right now. Get that out of here. Inbounds pass off the mark. It'll be a foot race. Whitesides wins it. Whitesides up and in off the window. She was fouled. And she took a hard fall after making the play. It's going to be Whitesides is going to be looked at with the trainer. And we'll be right back with a quick update on that after this. Welcome back here. Jada Whitesides up off the floor. Gives everyone a thumbs up. She's all good. She's going to shake it off. She did take a very hard fall after that foul.
Number 3, Jada Whiteside. And then a flagrant 1 foul assessed to Wake Tech number 14, Kayla Williams.
Kayla Williams picks up the foul. It'll bring the and one for Jada Whiteside. Williams' first personal, team's third. It is 20-6 here. Cleveland Community College leads Wake Tech in the first quarter. Again, one of our keys to the game for Wake Tech was get out to an early start. They did that in the first 2 minutes. But after that, it's kind of been the barrage of perimeter shots from Cleveland Community College combined with their suffocating defense and trap. It looks like Whiteside's may take a breather, as she should. Well, she's still on the floor. We'll see. We have Juliana Ball in the game. Looks like she's trying to check in the game. She will, and she will take the free throws. Maybe we got from the Juliana Ball for 2 shots. This is the first. And she misses them both. We have the flagrant 1 assessed to Wake Tech, so that's why we had the 2 free throws there. Shout out to the referees communicating that with me. Great officials here at today's game doing good work. As the score remains 26 after the 2 missed free throws from Juliana Ball after the flagrant 1. I have to agree they're not necessarily a basketball play on that stop. But we're back, 20-6. Lee gets it over to Shavers. Shavers back to Kari Lee. Lee over the ball. Inside, Kari Lee cutting, putting up off the window, missing, getting her own rebound, couldn't get to go. And the attempt from Dalton will draw a foul. As Shira Carroll picks up her first foul, team's 4th of the quarter. Again, Cleveland Community College, 5-0, 3-0 in NJCAA Region 10 play. As Dalton made the first free throw to extend the lead, and she makes them both. Dalton 2 for 2 from the charity stripe, makes it 22-6 in favor of Cleveland Community College with 3 minutes and 50 seconds left in this first quarter. Mason elevates to the jumper, misses everything. Carroll trying to get the rebound, can't. She eventually does. Good defensive play by Carroll. It's poked away by Haley Dalton, who creates a turnover of her own. Kari inside, the block from Carroll. Wow. We've had 2 really good blocks so far in this quarter, 1 from both sides. Ward to Mason. Mason sidestep 1 defender, jumps into a jumper, misses that one. The teardrop goes for Hines. Hines with the first basket for Wake Tech in 2 minutes. 22-8, Cleveland Community College leads Wake Tech here in the South Campus. The pass too hard, corralled by Anna Dabick, who's in the game. Anna Dabick, a 3-point specialist for Wake Tech. Now you see Ward within the corner. Ward, the floater, missed everything. Rebounded by Demaya Pfeiffer. Demaya Pfeiffer's pass intended for Ball. Deflected by Hines, out of bounds. It'll be Yeti's ball inbounded from the baseline. They get into Dalton. Dalton with the easy layup. That's just good positioning by Haley Dalton to get right under the basket, ask for the ball, get the ball, and Dabick proving me wrong here, saying I can score inside as well, and she makes a nice layup for the Eagles. 24-10, 14-point lead for Cleveland Community College here on this nice Saturday in the South Campus Gymnasium. It's very nice outside as well. Good weather day here in the Triangle. Kari Lee sidesteps 1 defender, up at the floater, couldn't get it to go. Carroll with the rebound, gets it to Evie Ward. Ward over to Mason. Mason loses her dribble, and it goes out of bounds. Substitution For the Yetis is number 22, Isabella Childs, and number 4, Kenzie Ross, both in the game for Cleveland Community College. 24-10, Cleveland leads by 14. Just under 2 minutes to go in this first quarter. Lee out, the three, no good. That was Childs who couldn't get it to roll in. Now the Eagles take it the other way. The pass inside, Carroll all alone, and a nice basket. That's great passing from Wake Tech for the easy 2 points. Cuts the deficit in half, 24-12 in favor of the Yetis. Kari Lee gets it to Ross. Ross swings it over. Now they get it inside to Childs. Childs lost it. Turnover created by Wake Tech, but they'll give it right back with a pass that was off the mark from Ward. Number 11, Kate Glover back in the game, and number 12, Latasia Andrews, sophomore guard, in the game for the first time for the Yetis. Approaching a minute here in the first quarter, Cleveland Community College leading 24-12. Ball has in the corner. Ball with the three. That one rimmed out. Rebound and put back up by Childs, and Childs will go to the line for 2, drawing the foul. And Dobick with the foul. Childs going to the line for 2. Childs misses the first. Isabella Childs has yet to attempt a free throw, so she is 0 for 1 on the season after that one. She can improve her free throw percentage to 50 here with a make. And she does. 1 for 2 on the season for Isabella Childs. She extends the lead to 13, 25-12. In the game for your Wake Tech Eagles for the first time, number 32, Jakaya Mangum, the freshman center from Apex, North Carolina. Mason gets it to Mangum. Mangum kicks it out. Ward for the three. Couldn't get it to go. Rebounded by Childs. And now it's Andrews with fast pace. The three on the other end is good from Ross. Now frantic pace here on both sides. Hines fouled in the process of trying to get through 2 defenders. Juliana Ball picks up her first, team second of the quarter with 19.5 seconds left in this first quarter. Wake Tech trying to get a basket. Instead, they cough up the basketball. Turnover Eagles, Yetis basketball. It's Ball. Ball to Glover. Back to Ball with 8. Ball, Glover with 5. Glover puts it in. 2 seconds, 1. Hines couldn't get the shot off before the end of the quarter, and that'll be it. After 10 minutes of play, the score, Cleveland Community College 30, Wake Tech 12. So let's take a quick minute to go over the NJCAA Region 10 standings. Cleveland Community College stands atop the rankings at number 1 with a 3-0 record. Bryant and Stratton College out of Virginia tied up at first, but have an overall record that's similar. So we're just going to say tied at first. So those two tied at first. Richard Bland College, who we saw on Wednesday, third at 2-0. Cape Fear Community College in fourth with a 3-1 record. Then we have Southwest Virginia Brunswick Community College, Fayetteville Tech Community College, Catawba Valley Community College, Lewisburg College, and your Wake Tech Community College Eagles at 0-3 in conference play, 1-6 overall. Not last, second to last. We have room to improve, but not in the basement. 30-12. Here in this one, a really dominant 75% of the quarter for the Yetis. On the other side, Wake Tech did a great job in the opening 3 minutes, but since then struggled. Turnovers hurt them. The Cleveland Community College Yetis sporting the black uniforms with the green and blue trim. Your Wake Tech Eagles in their home whites with the blue trim. You see Glover with the basketball. Glover kicks it over to Andrews. Andrews with 20 seconds on the shot clock. Now back to Glover. Ball dribbling in, kicks it out. The three from Glover goes. Kate Glover starts the second quarter right where the Yetis left off with a triple. Makes it 33-12. Ward over to Mason. Mason with the ball for the Eagles to Dobick. Mason elevating for the two, off balance, just short. Rebounded by Ward. Ward kicks it out to Dobick. Dobick for the tray. Couldn't get it to go. Rebound goes to a shot to Mason. Mason over. Mangum for the two. No dice. Mangum getting her a rebound. Great persistence. Her two again, no good. Third time's the charm. She couldn't get it to go, but will go to the free throw line for a pair of foul shots. Ross picked up her first foul. First foul of the quarter. Mangum at the line to shoot two. Mangum misses the first. Jakaya Mangum looking for her first free throw. Successful free throw this season. She's 0 for 2, now 0 for 3. Mangum makes her first free throw of the season. Here, nothing but nylon on that one. It's a 20-point advantage now for the Yetis, 33-13 with opening minutes of the second quarter. Again, I'm Jonathan Hudson. Glad to bring you today's broadcast. The pass intercepted by Locklear. Tanzania Locklear the other way. Had it blocked. Great individual play in the block by Glover. And we're going to get a reach-in foul against Eviana Ward. Ward picks up her first. Team's first of the quarter. Swing it over to Ball. Juliana Ball. Back to Andrews. Andrews to Glover. Glover to Andrews. Andrews floater too strong. Goes out of bounds. Possession stays with the Yetis. 33-13, 8:22 left in the second quarter. Cleveland Community College leads Wake Tech. Steal out of the inbounds play by Locklear. Locklear takes it the other way. A pass over to Dobick. Dobick up and in. And one. And Dobick made two. Will get a chance for the old-fashioned three-point play. And Dobick yet to shoot a free throw this season. Makes the first one and completes the old-fashioned three-point play. 33-15. Now the Yetis push the pace. Ball over to Andrews, back to Ball. Ball long pass. Inside to Glover. Glover almost lost the ball, did lose the ball. Locklear falls on it and gets it to Mangum. Now Hines to Ward. Locklear spot up triple short. Off the glass. Now the other way is Andrews. Andrews up, blocked by Hines. Oh, and I guess the basket will count from Glover. It looked like Juliana Ball caught the ball out of bounds, but no call was made. Good basket overall from the Yetis. The three is true by Adabic. Now they get it to Ross. Ross for the Yetis. Over the ball. Ross for the straightaway triple to answer. No good. Locklear flying in to get the rebound. Tipped it over to Dobick. Dobick now to Hines. Hines kicks it to Ward. Ward for the three. Couldn't get it to go. Rebounded by Ball. She'll take it the other way for Cleveland Community College. Andrews to Ball. Her pass intended for Ross. Ross couldn't handle it. Rolls out of bounds. Turnover. Number 3, Jada Whiteside's back in the game after a tough fall after a foul. Good to see her in the game. Also in the game for your Eagles, number 12, Soraya White. Dobick to Ward. They get it inside to Unique Cook, who's in the game for the first time today for the Eagles. Cook had it batted out of her hands, off of her leg, and out of bounds. Kari Lee back in the game for the Yetis as well. Lee over to Esty. Esty to Whitesides for the three. That one rims in and out. Rebound, Whiteside, second chance at the three. That one finds the bottom of the net. You see Hines with the basketball at the top of the key. 39-19 lead for Cleveland Community College. That ball is batted out of bounds. Possession will stay with your Eagles. 39-19, 20-point advantage for Cleveland Community College. Again, the Unique Cook. Unique Cook's pass immediately intercepted by Pfeiffer. She goes coast to coast for the layup. Cook back to Hines. Hines elevates the jumper, couldn't get it to go. Ball out of bounds. It will be Yeti basketball. Mason checks in for Hines. Hines will take a breather. Destiny Mason. No, take that back. Cook checked out for Mason. Hines still in the game. A little bit of confusion on the substitution. Lee over to Whitesides. Jada Whitesides up top to Shavers. They swing it to Pfeiffer. Whitesides, baseline dribble, lost it out of bounds, turnover. Eagles will have to deal with the press. They do, and they're going to get a foul against Pfeiffer. Maya Pfeiffer commits her first foul, team's third of the quarter. It will be Ward to inbound it from the side. Hines over to Dobick. Her pass picked up by Whitesides, and Whitesides lays it in. That's going to result in a timeout taken by head coach Alonzo Lunsford, and that will dissolve into immediate timeout, so we'll take it with them. The score with 5 minutes left in the second quarter is 44-19 in favor of Cleveland Community College. Stay tuned for the final 5 minutes of the second quarter. We'll be right back. Welcome back here to South Campus Gymnasium of Wake Tech as the Eagles are taking on the Yetis. Yetis with a large lead, 44-19 here. 5 minutes to go in the second quarter. Ward with the three for the Eagles. Couldn't get that one to go. Rebound elevated and will be fouled is Destiny Mason. So Mason will go to the line shooting two.
Team's fourth. Number 24, Destiny Mason at the free throw line, shooting two.
Mason shooting two for the Eagles. Mason makes the first. Destiny Mason 60% through 4 games at the charity stripe, 12 of 20. Mason up and in, 2 good free throws after the foul. Makes it 44-21 in favor of Cleveland Community College. In this NJCAA Division II Women's Basketball Region 10 matchup. Whitesides kicks it back out to Lee. Lee, the straightaway three doesn't go for Shavers. Rebounded by Dobick. Dobick over to Ward. Ward back to Dobick. Easy layup, couldn't get it to go. The layup just a tad strong from Dobick. Kari Lee has it at the elbow. Lee as we approach 4 minutes. Cleveland up by 23 points. And Lee is going to be fouled by Dobick.
Foul rate technical 5 and a contact for second. Team second.
Team second foul, so it will be on the floor. With the Yetis to inbound it. They get it inside. The layup no good. Rebound being fought for by everybody. Corralled by Lee. Lee kicks it back out. Shavers for three. That one missed high off the backboard. Rebounded by Lee. And another good second chance opportunity for the Yetis. And they capitalize with a triple from Whiteside. The pass deflected out of bounds. That was Pfeiffer who got a hand to the basketball. They get it into Shakira Jacobs in the game for the first time today for your Eagles. Now elevating is Dobick, missing. Esty fouled as she's trying to get the rebound. And it will be Yetis basketball. Good positioning by Sydney Esty, who had good positioning, got the ball, and then was able to draw the foul and give the Yetis possession. 47-21. Cleveland Community College leads Wake Tech here at the South Campus Gymnasium. Esty with the two. Missed that one off the side of the basket. Rebounded by Dobick. Dobick to Ward. Ward all alone. Close out by Esty, and Ward missed it. Ball goes out of bounds and will stay with the Eagles. 3:06 left in the second quarter. Cleveland leads 47-21 over Wake Tech. Hannah Jerkins in the game for the Eagles. The pass on the floor. It will result in a jump ball. Possession arrow stays with Wake Tech. Ward, pass to Mason. Mason thought about a jumper, instead takes a dribble. Hops into the lane, elevates, shoots, and is fouled.
Foul Cleveland number 24, Haley Dalton. That's her first, team's fifth.
Haley
24, Destiny Mason at the free throw line, shooting two.
Haley Dalton picks up a foul, team's fourth of the quarter. Mason to the line, misses the first. Mason makes the second, giving Wake Tech 22 points on the afternoon. Cleveland with 47 points. Lee swings it to Pfeiffer. Pfeiffer over to Whitesides. Whitesides back to Lee. Lee being guarded by Ward. Pfeiffer kicks it. The triple goes for Giselle Martinez. Martinez in the game for the first time, making an immediate impact with the triple from the elbow. Jerkins over to White. Soraya White back to Mason. Mason with 15 on the shot clock. Mason dribbling. Mason trying to find Ward. She does. Ward with 5 on the shot clock. Her pass intercepted by Lee. Lee over to Whiteside. The Whitesides overran the pass. Jerkins will create a steal. And it will be Eagles basketball. Ward, pass off the foot of Pfeiffer and out of bounds. Eagles maintain possession. Number 0, Zariah McCord, the freshman guard out of Willow Springs, North Carolina, in the game for the first time for your Eagles. Pass intercepted by Lee. Lee going all the way. Lee driving up and down off the window. That's a successful layup. The lead is 30 for the Yetis, 52-22. Hines checking back into the game for Shakira Jacobs. Locklear back in as well. Will send Mason to the bench for a breather with a minute and a half to go in this second quarter. 52-22. 30-point lead, second quarter for the leaders of the Region 10 Conference. The long jumper off the mark by Hines, rebounded, and there will be a foul on White. Soraya White, her second foul. Team's 4th of the quarter. Lee to orchestrate. Lee over to Pfeiffer. Pfeiffer to Martinez. Pfeiffer gets it back. Pfeiffer down low for Dalton. Dalton traveled with it. Wake Tech will get the basketball after the traveling violation from the Yetis. 1:06 left in the second quarter. Locklear, baseline triple, nothing but nylon. 52-25 in favor of the Yetis. Lee going all the way is fouled by Jerkins as she missed the teardrop floater, and she will go to the line for 2 shots. Carrie Lee through 4 games, 5 of 5 from the line in conference play. She makes that one count, 53-25. And the second one rattles out. Barely rolls off the rim. Rebounded by Locklear. Locklear will get it to McCord. Zariah McCord. Back to Hines. Hines loses the basketball. Stolen by Pfeiffer. Pfeiffer to Whitesides. Whitesides puts the layup in. 30-point lead again. Long pass by Hines intended for Locklear. Batted away by Dalton. Good crowd here today on a Saturday. Love to see everyone supporting both sides. A lot of Wake Tech supporters here at the home game for the Eagles. Jerkins elevates and nails the jumper. 5 seconds left in the second quarter. Lee Whitesides at the buzzer. Couldn't get it to go. And that will be how we end the first half. You see the score at the end of the first half, 55 in favor of Cleveland Community College as Wake Tech has 27, 55-27 in advantage for the Yetis. Little halftime analysis again. Wake Tech did things right in that second quarter as well. Good 3-point ball from Locklear. But the consistent offense is what's hurting the Eagles. On the other end, turnovers also hurting the Eagles, but a lot of points in the paint for the Yetis, and they've been able to capitalize on those. A lot of runouts as well, capitalizing on the layups. And when they're not making the layups, they're kicking it back out for the triple and connecting from beyond the arc. So that's kind of how we get to our 55-27 score line at the end of 2 quarters. So halftime score: Cleveland Community College 55, Wake Tech Community College 27. We'll be right back in about 14 minutes and 18 seconds for the start of the third quarter. Stay tuned. Welcome back here to the South Campus Gymnasium of Wake Tech Community College, where our score between Cleveland Community College and Wake Tech is 55-27, starting the third quarter in favor of the Yetis. Our leading scorers after 20 for Cleveland Community College, Jada Whitesides had 20 points on 3 threes, and Kate Glover had 8 points. So she was their second leading scorer. As they get it into NC, NC elevates and is fouled by Hannah Jerkins. And for Wake Tech, Anna Dobick and Destiny Mason both led the way with 7 points apiece.
That's our second team's first.
Those are your stats brought to you by our official scorer, Dan Barkley, at the table, keeping track of today's game. And Steve misses the first free throw. And Steve misses them both. Rebounded by Jerkin for her pass intended for Mason. Too strong. And it goes out of bounds. So turnover against the Eagles. Williams back in the game for this third quarter. She has 2 fouls. Ward will check in for Hannah Jerkin. Iviana Ward in the game for your Eagles. 55-27, Yetis lead. The 2 goes for Glover. Hey, Glover having herself a game. Williams into Locklear. Locklear back out to Ward. Ward double team. Ward inside to Mason. Mason, Locklear. Locklear's pass off the mark. Stolen away by Whitesides. Whitesides. Outlet pass to Fife. And the shot is off the mark. That was Pfeiffer who couldn't quite get it to go. Ball rolls out of bounds. Last touch by the Yetis. It is a 30-point lead now, 57-27 in favor of Cleveland Community College. Mason elevating, up off the window, couldn't get it to go. Rebounded by Glover. Glover to Pfeiffer, Pfeiffer back to Glover, Glover inside, and a nice layup. The 3 from Ward, count it.
3, Aviana Ward.
59-30, Cleveland leads Wake Tech. Pfeiffer, long pass to Whitesides. Whitesides over to Glover. Glover to Whitesides. Whitesides, pop stop, jumper, couldn't get it to go. Locklear to Williams. Williams sidelined after the 2 fouls in the first 2 minutes of the first quarter. After that, she didn't see any game action. We're glad to see her back on the floor. Zariah McCord checks in the game for your Eagles. Approaching the 8-minute mark. Yetis up by 29. Showing us why they're the top team in the conference. The 3 from Lee off the mark. Rebounded by Williams. Mishia Williams over to Ward. Aviana Ward, her pass out of bounds. The Yetis are calling out the play of 5. We'll see what that play is. Haven't seen them call out that play yet. Lee to Whiteside. Whiteside for the triple from the elbow misses. Rebounded momentarily by Mason. It was knocked away. Last touched by the Yetis. Eagles basketball. It turns out the play of 5 is just use a screen and get Whitesides open, and you can't blame him because Whitesides has 20 points in this game and 3 from beyond the arc. Mason, baseline for the Eagles. Mason to Ward. Ward steps into a floater, misses. Rebound by Enstey. Pfeiffer the other way. Whiteside's passed up the three. Got it out, and the three from Glover did not go. Kate Glover, and there will be a foul.
Foul play by number 20, Sydney Etsy. That's your second, team's first.
Sydney Enstey picks up her second foul, team's first of the third quarter. 6:52 and counting here in the South Gymnasium of Wake Tech. Ball rolls over towards me, but Zariah McCord gets it, and it goes out of bounds. Last touched by the Eagles, so turnover Eagles. Yetis basketball, 6:40 and counting in this third quarter. Cleveland Community College leads Wake Tech 59-30. Thank you to everyone at home tuning into this game. It's been always fun to broadcast a basketball game. The three does not go. That's Glover. Locklear with the rebound for your Eagles. Locklear's pass picked off. Going the other way, Glover. Glover coast to coast. Up, not in, but she'll be fouled by Locklear. And Locklear will send Kate Glover to the line. Kate Glover at the line, shooting two.
Also changes for Cleveland. Number 33, Jemiah Mangum, checking for your Eagles, and she's back shooting 5 on the timeout.
Number 33, Janiah Mangum, freshman center from Apex in the game. Glover missed the first. Rolls the second one in. And Glover will take a seat. Checking in for the Yetis is number 4, Kenzie Ross, who saw some good minutes in the second quarter. Now, Williams has it for the Eagles. Williams to Mason. Mason handoff Williams. Williams shot and was fouled on the shot. She'll go to the line for two.
Now Cleveland before Kenzie Ross, her second. Team second. Number 15, Shia Williams, shooting 2.
Ross commits the infraction for the Yetis. Williams to shoot 2. Williams off the mark on the first one. Williams misses them both. Rebound by the Yetis. They take it the other way. It's Andrews. Andrews, Latasia Andrews lost her dribble, and it goes out of bounds. Turnover. Wake Tech basketball. 60-30. Lead is 30 for Cleveland Community College. There's 5:47 left in this third quarter. We'll get a coach's spotlight here soon for both coaches. Mason having a hard time getting the ball. Scooped up and all the way up and in is Andrews. Turnover created by Juliana Ball. Great play by her to just get the ball up the floor. And that will bring a timeout to Wake Tech, and that will bring us to our first media timeout of the third quarter. Cleveland Community College leads Wake Tech 62-30 in this Region 10 clash with 5:25 left in the third quarter. Stay tuned for the final 5:25 of the third after this media timeout. Welcome back here where our score is Cleveland Community College 62, Wake Tech 30 with 5:25 left in the third quarter. Eagles inbound it. Mangum for two, couldn't get it to go. Great elevation, just a little off on the shot. Rebounded by the Yetis the other way. The three drops for Ball. Pass inside. And it's blocked away by Dalton. Dalton denying Ward. Shania Mangum was open in the middle as well. Good options both sides. And that'll bring us to another media timeout. This time we'll stay here for the media timeout. And get into our coaches. The Cleveland Community College coach is Scooter Lawrence. Coach Scooter Lawrence has built a reputation as a winner and program builder every stop of his career. For taking over the Cleveland Community College Yetis women's basketball program, he amassed an outstanding 90-7 record at the high school level, guiding his team to the 2021 state championship, the first and only women's basketball state title in Cleveland County history. Now entering his third season at the helm for Yetis basketball, Lawrence quickly elevated the program into a contender. In just the second year of the program's history, he led the team to a 23-6 record and a third-place finish, setting a new standard for success and competitiveness. Known for his fast-paced, up-tempo style of play, Lawrence emphasizes speed, pressure, and energy on both ends of the floor. His coaching philosophy blends discipline with freedom, encouraging his players to play with confidence while maintaining a relentless work ethic. So that's a little bit more about head coach Scooter Lawrence for the Cleveland Community College Yetis. As we're done with the media timeout. Out of the media timeout, it's Mangum. Mangum steps into a layup, and we're going to get a foul on the play. Foul on Ross. Ross picks up our third foul, team's third of the quarter. Going to the line is Shania Mangum. Mangum misses the first. Mangum makes the second one. She had one free throw prior to that in the season. Free throw from Mangum makes it 65-31. Wake Tech cresting 30 here with 4:48 left in the third quarter. The pass knocked away out of bounds right to me, and we'll give it back. Yetis basketball. Taking it over to Andrews. Andrews at the top of the key. The three. Cha-ching! That's Kaya Shavers for three. 68-31. Yetis lead. Mason. Mason over to Ward. Ward to answer. No. Rebounded by Ball. Ball outlet to Andrews. Andrews over to Ross. Now they get it. Can she double it up? She can. Shavers with another one. Kaya Shavers 6 points, and it leads in less than a minute. Dobik to Mangum on the other end. Mangum had it stolen away by Andrews. Andrews with Shavers. Shavers with a layup, couldn't get it to go. Rebounded by Ward. Aviana Ward's pass tipped away. That was Dalton. Right place, right time to knock it out of bounds. Zariah McCord back into the basketball game for your Eagles. McCord over to Williams. Williams back to Ward. Ward double team, gets it to Williams. McCord into Mangum. Mangum takes a dribble, elevates up for two. She gets it to go. Shania Mangum with a nice play down low. Get it inside to Dalton. Dalton back over to Shavers. Shavers, Andrews. Andrews pass tapped out of bounds by Locklear. It stays with the Yetis with 20 seconds left on the shot clock. Andrews dribbling, kicking. The three. Shavers, no. Rebounded by Williams. Now they get to McCord. Williams blocked out of bounds. That one swatted away with authority from Haley Dalton. The bench loves it from Cleveland Community College. Eagles maintain the basketball after the big block. 71-33. Cleveland Community College leads Wake Tech in this third quarter with 2:53 left. Williams inside Mangum. Mangum bumping and couldn't get the shot to go, but will be fouled. Shania Mangum taking over this quarter for the Eagles. The freshman center from Apex, North Carolina, making a difference for her squad. Mangum 1 of 2 on the day from the charity stripe. That one too strong. Mangum misses them both. Rebounded by Dalton. Dalton gets it over to Shavers. Shavers. Backside three from the corner. Doesn't go. Ball too strong. Ball again from the elbow. No good. That one short. McCord. Williams. Williams on the baseline. Williams into Mangum. Mangum elevates for two. Up off the window, but no good. Rebounded by Andrews. Andrews takes it the other way. Andrews, nice easy layup. Give and go from Andrews to Ball for 2 points. 73-33. Cleveland Community College leads third quarter. Pass in, Mangum. Mangum trying to dribble through a defender. Her pass ends up into the hands of head coach Alonzo Lunsford, who is out of bounds. So turnover, Wake Tech. Now the referees will convene and overrule, and it will be Wake Tech basketball. Instead, it was tapped out of bounds. So Wake Tech maintains the basketball. That makes more sense why the ball found its way to head coach Lunsford. Williams, long pass to Mangum. Mangum lost it, and other way is Shavers for an easy two. She gets it. Mangum. Mangum's pass, kicked out of bounds. Basketball will stay with the Eagles. Soraya White to check into the game for Wake Tech. Soraya White in the game for Wake Tech. Shania Mangum will take a breather. She has good minutes for the Eagles with a couple of free throws and a basket. Locklear has it. Quickly double teamed. They get it over to Williams. Williams to McCord. McCord over to Jerkins. Jerkins steps into a jumper. Misses it short. Out of bounds. Yetis basketball with a minute and a half here to go in the third quarter. Andrews. Pass over to Ross. Ross back to Andrews. They get it down low. Dalton for the baseline jumper. That one rolls off the rim. Rebounded by Hannah Jerkins, and Jerkins will get it to Locklear. Locklear's pass picked off by Shavers, and she takes it the other way. Basketball up for grabs. Jerkins comes up with it. McCord dribbling. McCord to Jerkins. Her shot is good. Jerkins gets Wake Tech to 35 with 48 seconds left to go in this third quarter. Cleveland Community College up big over your Eagles. Andrews driving is fouled by Jerkins. Malaya Hines back in the game for Wake Tech. Hannah Jerkins picked up her third foul, team's third of the quarter. Andrews up top. Andrews swings it over the ball. Ball back to Andrews. Andrews pulls the triple. Couldn't get it to go. Too strong. Jerkins has the rebound. Gets it over to McCord. McCord with her head up past half court. McCord to Williams. Williams back to McCord. They kick it out. Hines for the three. Count it. That was a smooth three-pointer with a kick out. Great play from your Eagles. Gets them closer to 40. Andrews over. The long triple is off the mark. That was Shavers. And that'll end the quarter. So after three, Cleveland Community College leads Wake Tech 75-38. Again, the three ball was the difference in that quarter. Specifically, Kaya Shavers, who had 6 points in under a minute to open the quarter. Again, our score 75-38. Stay tuned for the final frame in 10 minutes after this. Welcome back here for the start of the fourth quarter at the Southern Gymnasium on the South Campus of Wake Tech Community College, where Cleveland Community College leads Wake Tech 75-38. You see Williams with it. Williams over to McCord in the corner. McCord dribbling out of two defenders, but lost the ball out of bounds. Quick turnover from Wake Tech gives Cleveland Community College the basketball back. Cleveland with a healthy lead going into the final 10 minutes of this one. Andrews over to Shavers. Shavers to ball. Ball for the triple. Missed it. Rebounded to Childs. Correction, Martinez. And we get a tie up. Possession stays with the Yetis. Ball gets it in, but it was fumbled by Childs, and Wake Tech will create the turnover. Williams into White. White elevates for two. Couldn't get it to roll in. She wanted that basket badly. Soraya White now. Andrews the other way. Her pass too far in front of ball. Turnover again against the Yetis. 9:18 left in this fourth quarter. Cleveland leads Wake Tech 75-38. Williams to McCord. McCord dribbling out of the trap, trying to, but it's a turnover. Shavers taking it. Shavers, Andrews, easy two up and off the glass. Williams gets a screen from Jerkins. Williams elevates for two. Couldn't get it to go. Rebound goes to Childs. Childs Shavers for triple. Short. Rebounded by Jerkins. Williams to McCord. McCord steps into a tray. Yes!
Soraya McCord.
77-41 after McCord's triple. The pass inside, elevating, shooting, and missing. Childs rebound the other way for the Eagles. Momentarily, that was Hines. But Hines' pass stolen away. by Shavers. Shavers stops on a dime. The three. In and out from Martinez. Ball on the floor. Hines picks it up. Hines goes past to McCord. McCord sidesteps the defender, puts it up, misses strong. Rebounded by Childs, batted out of bounds by Williams. Yeti basketball. Destiny Mason back in the game for your Eagles. Scoreline 77-41 in favor of Cleveland. 7:45 and counting in this fourth quarter. Again, NJCAA Region 10 matchup. The Yetis first in conference play with 3 wins in Region 10 action. The three goes halfway down and comes back up out. On the other end, Williams converts the layup for your Eagles. 77-43. Shavers over the ball. Took too many steps. Traveling violation. 11-5 back in the game for the Yetis. Kate Glover and Jemiah Pfeiffer. Williams to bring up the ball for Wake Tech. Williams trying to dribble out of the trap. She does. Passes to Hines. Hines for the jumper. Got it to go. Andrews over to Martinez. Giselle Martinez inside. To get back to Andrews. Andrews to Martinez. Martinez pulls the three. Misses that one off the right side of the rim. Rebounded by McCord. McCord to Williams. Williams for the baseline three. She got it to go.
Hey, don't let her coach bring the ball up. Get the ball.
77-47. Cleveland leads this one. They get it over to Glover.
They wasting time.
Too many steps from Martinez, and that'll be a turnover. Hannah Jerkins back into the game for Wake Tech. It's Soraya White. Checks out of the game, talks with head coach Alonzo Lunsford, gives him a high five. White with some good minutes for the Eagles. McCord dribbles out of one defender, gets it to Williams. Williams taking it all the way down the lane. Teardrop drops. Jerkins elevating off the pump fake, and that will send Isabella Childs to the line. She missed a shot, but she will take 2 shots. Two shots from Childs. 5:38 left in the fourth quarter. First one's good. Cleveland now leads 78-49. This one would extend the Yetis' lead to 30 again. That one rattles out, rebounded by Hannah Jerkins. Jerkins with a pivot foot gets the pass to Mason. Mason to Williams. Williams darting in the lane. Back to Hines. Hines double team to Williams. Williams, McCord. McCord for the triple. Couldn't get it to go. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Hines. Yeti basketball. And Zabik in the game for Wake Tech. 24 Dalton in the game for the Yetis. As well as Whiteside. Whiteside's back in this one. Pfeiffer in the Dalton for the easy 2. Pfeiffer drew the defense, passed it off, easy bucket for Dalton. The 3 from Williams misses everything and goes out of bounds. And we're going to get an immediate timeout with under 5 to go here in the fourth quarter. Our score, Cleveland Community College 80, Wake Tech 49. Stay tuned for the final 4:54 after the media timeout. We'll be right back. Welcome back here in Wake Tech South Campus, where we have women's basketball action in the gym. Cleveland Community College leading Wake Tech 80-49 with 4 minutes and 54 seconds left in this one. Whitesides in, elevating and missing is Glover. Rebounded by Dobick. Dobick double team, passes it out to Hines. Hines to Mason. Mason, quick swing baseline to Williams. Now Hines starts in, elevates to the floater, misses short. Rebounded by Pfeiffer. Pfeiffer, outlet pass to Whitesides. Whitesides had it rejected out of bounds by Hines. Isabella Childs back in the game for the Yetis. The pass picked off by Hines. Hines making a Sunday play there as she takes it all the other way, and another Sunday play as the ball is stolen away by Whitesides, but she walked. She landed out of bounds with it. So Eagles basketball. We'll take a quick minute to thank everyone on the table staff for what they do for making game day possible. Our clock and score operator is Mike Schuster. Our shot clock operator is Valencia Carroll as Dobick takes a three and misses that one. Whiteside corrals the rebound. Official scorer is Dan Barkley. Talked in at the halftime to get our leading scorers. Childs the other way, makes a jumper. PA music, Brett Rutherford. And shout out to the campus police for keeping everyone safe here today. For the action as Dobick buries a triple. (82-51), Cleveland leads Wake Tech. Child dribbling. Whitesides for the tray. Missed everything. Rebounded by Mason. 3:33 and counting in this fourth quarter. Cleveland with a big lead. Dobick for back-to-back trays. Doesn't get it to go. Rebounded by Hines. Hines behind the back dribble. Over Dobick, 2 more feet in, and she misses that one off the. Rebounded by Williams. Wake Tech with 2 good offensive rebounds there in that trip, just couldn't capitalize and score. Kari Lee in the game, played really well in those first 2 quarters for the Yetis. Lee Whitesides for 3, nothing but nylon. Under 3 minutes to go here in this one. Mason steps into a 3. It might become a 3-point contest here. Jerkins over to Mason. Mason down low, positioning. Hops out, and a nice layup from Destiny Mason. Makes it 85-53. Kari Lee to Whitesides. Whitesides puts it up and in. 87-53, Cleveland Community College leads. Too many steps from Hines. Turnover, Wake Tech. Whitesides will go to the bench. That brings in Juliana Ball, the freshman guard. for the Yetis. To inbound it is Giselle Martinez, also a freshman guard. 2:10 and counting here. Cleveland with a big lead. Wake Tech working on the trap. Zabik. They get it over to Pfeiffer. Pfeiffer fouled by Locklear.
Foul Wake Tech number 25, Kingsley Locklear, her second. Team second.
Second foul against Locklear, team second in the quarter. It's on the floor, so it will be Ball to inbound it for the Yetis. Ball to Lee. Lee back to Ball. Ball dribbling through one defender. The shot put up missed by the Yetis, and it goes out of bounds. Jerkins to inbound it to Williams. 87-53, 143 and counting left in this fourth quarter. Here Wake Tech's fifth straight home game. The pass from Jerkins, too strong, intended for Mangum. It goes off of Childs, out of bounds. So possession stays with the Eagles with 17 seconds left on the shot clock. End of the game for the Yetis is Haley Dalton. She's a freshman center. Dobik over to Locklear. Locklear into Mangum. Mangum back to Jerkins. Jerkins to Williams. Her pass strong, but Williams is able to handle it. Williams to Dobik with 5 in the shot clock. Locklear with the corner three. Couldn't get it to go. Rebound Mangum, and she puts in the layup. Now Mangum, right place, right time. Right pace in the layup, and she gets the basket to roll in. Shavers over the Ball. Ball for the triple. Missed it long. The three again goes and missed. Ball. Reverse layup. Count that one. Under a minute here in the fourth quarter. Cleveland leads 89-55. Dabik for three. No. It rolls out of bounds into the hands of head coach Alonzo Lunsford. Will be Yetis basketball, 43.6 to go in this one. Shavers inbounding it to Andrews. Latasia Andrews brings the basketball up the court for Cleveland Community College. Andrews passed to absolutely nobody. She knows it. She's laughing about it. Sometimes you just know what you want to do with the basketball and you don't look up. Happens to everybody. The bench loves it too. Her coaches are giving her a hard time. That's funny. Fun to see. Easier to laugh at with the lead as well. Always got to laugh at yourself sometimes. As Locklear gets it to Mangum. Mangum up off the glass. No good. Jerkins trying to get the rebound. Can't. Andrews starts a fast break. Andrews Shavers for the triple. No good. Rebounded by Jerkins. Jerkins to Dobik. Dobik. Back to Locklear. Locklear with 7 left on the clock. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and Williams will dribble it out. That's the end of this one. Your final score: Cleveland Community College walks away with 89-55 victory over Wake Tech. We'll just jump into our final game analysis here. It was really just the first 2 quarters. Cleveland Community College kind of outmatched Wake Tech in those 2, and they used the 3 ball to their advantage. Wake Tech, again, those first 5 minutes, they were in it. They were there, they were ready, they were in the game making shots. And then second quarter turnovers hurt Wake Tech, and the 3 ball kept dropping for the Yetis. And then third and fourth quarter, the scoreline was kind of where it was as it stands.
Doubleheader. Wake Tech women taking on the Martin College developmental team. The Wake Tech men taking on Patrick and Henry.
So today's final score was Cleveland Community College 89, Wake Tech Community College 55. With the win, the Cleveland Community College Yetis improved to 6-0 overall and 4-0 in Region 10 play. Wake Tech falls to 1-7 overall and 0-4 in Region 10 play. The team gets a week off from games for Thanksgiving, and we'll be back in action on Monday, December 1st at home against Barton College's JV team at 5 p.m. For everybody at Wake Tech, I'm Jonathan Hudson. Thanks for listening, and good night from Wake Tech.